I want to start out, this is our time of meditation, but before I kind of get you in that space, I want to share with you something that Myrtle Fillmore shared. Myrtle Fillmore is co-founder of Unity, and her and her husband, Charles Fillmore, were the founders of Unity back in the 1890s. I got that right? What year was it, Tom? You know.
About 65, and then the Simon Unity came up in 1889.
There we go. 1865, 1881, a long time ago. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, she said, I myself once was emaciated little woman. Many of you, I've heard me tell you about that she was diagnosed with TB, and many of her relatives in her family had died from TB. There were a lot of family problems too. She said, we were a sickly lot and came to the place where we were unable to provide for our children. And in the midst of this gloom, we kept looking for a way out, which we felt sure would be revealed to us. And it was. The light of God revealed to us that the life was God, that we were inseparable ones with the source, and that we inherited from the divine and perfect Father. I believed myself the child of God, filled with this life, and I gained, and others saw that there was something new in me. They asked me to share it, and I did. And when I did, that's how Unity began. We can be what we desire to be, not because of some divine intervention or some newfangled metaphysical system we're going to learn, or because someone puts their hands upon us and works some spiritual healing. You and I, these are all good, but you and I can do this because our divine potential, the Christ of you and I, is always present within us. And that's how I want to start our meditation today. And I'd like to start it with our personal affirmation. This is the affirmation that is written by one of us, usually in the office. This one was me. And this is what I would like you to hold on to for this week. This is to affirm the truth that you know. Ready to say this together? I am who I was created to be. I am love. I am, I am, I am. Say it again. I am who I was created to be. I am love. I am, I am, I am. Repeat that last line. The am is capitalized for a reason. It usually means to emphasize it. Let's try it again. I am love. I am, I am, I am. Now I believe you might mean it. Good. So, you know what's coming to mind real quick? It's an old song out of our old hymnals that we used to have here. Our former classic hymnals, we like to call them that instead of old. And it's a song that goes, I am the radiant light of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, vim of God. I am the radiant light of God. I am, I am, I am. Some of those good songs, you know, they never go away. So, let's take that I am into meditation. And I encourage you all, if you have anything in your hands, there's no babies, so we don't need to say you keep your baby in your hands. But to any papers, let them go. This is a time for you to not be distracted. And papers can distract us, take us from that I am. Meditation is a time to connect with God, connect with Source, higher power, whatever it is that you call that. And so you cannot do it wrong. I want to remind you, give that up. That's ego talking to you, saying, well, I don't really know how to meditate. I don't know how to keep quiet. Just be in this moment for just a few minutes. Thank you. So I want you to just take a nice, easy breath in. It's a cleansing breath. And then with that cleansing breath, exhale. Exhale. This is the letting go part. And if you want to keep your eyes open, that's your choice. For me, I need to close them because I'm easily distracted. But this is your time. So I encourage you to just go to a place where you feel safe in the power of your imagination, which resides right there in your middle of your forehead, where the power of imagination lies. I always encourage you every Sunday to go to that place where you feel safe in your imagination. This can be a place in your home, it could be your favorite chair, it could be your backyard, the garden, the beach, the forest, a field of flowers by a river or stream. This is your place, and I want you to just imagine going there right now in your mind's eye. Have you got it in your mind? What does it look like for you? Just take a little look around in your imagination of what you've created. This is your space, you're safe. So today I want to take us all on a little journey, a little mental walk, imaginable walk through a labyrinth. And if you're not sure what a labyrinth is, well, some people would kind of call it a sort of maze, but it's a walking path. And as you walk this path, there are many turns, many twists. And when you get to the center of the labyrinth, it's a place where you can just be quiet or ask for guidance or set an intention. So I'll guide you through this walk just a little bit and just see if you are willing and open enough to travel an imaginary labyrinth in your mind. So this labyrinth, imagine it there in your safe space. It is on the ground or floor, and you are about to walk into this maze. And so as you start to enter into this maze, your journey and your goal is to end up in the center. So a walking meditation is good. So as you start to walk and you turn to the left and you go straight, and then there's a turn to the right. And it's perceived that you're stopped. You're stopped by the maze. But if you look to your left, you can move forward. So continue taking a walk forward. And now there's another turn to the left. And there's another wall in front of you. Now these walls that keep appearing can be the things that are stopping you from being your full potential. Sometimes these walls are belief systems of, I'm not good enough yet. What would they think of me? Let's go ahead and move now to the right. And as you move to the right, it's open straight ahead. And take another turn to the left. And there's another wall, a perceived wall, where you think you're stuck. What's another possible potential challenge in your life right now? This could be people, could be a situation at a job. Oh, it could be family. But this is a perceived wall, because if you look to your left, it's open. So continue to move, continue to walk forward. And now take a turn to the right, and you find yourself in the center of your imaginary labyrinth. So now I ask you to just go to the quiet silence in your mind and heart and just stand in the center imaginally and listen. And if there's a specific question or something heavy on your mind, ask it. Ask that question in the center of the labyrinth to God, to the universe, to the Great Spirit. And just listen for a moment. And don't worry if you didn't hear anything or you don't feel you got an answer. Getting quiet with divine source, I call God, getting quiet with God is enough. The answers will be revealed. Not in my time, but in God's time. So now I want you to imaginally just start walking back through the labyrinth. And the path is easy because now you know the truth that these walls are perceived walls. They are not real. And that when you push through and know the truth of who you are, you can do anything. So notice how easy as you walk through and you come back to the entrance, which is also the exit out of the labyrinth. Just, if you feel so led, put your hands over your heart and just give it a thank you. Not only thank you for beating and keeping me alive, but for my emotional heart. Thank you, for I do know the truth, and that truth sets me free. As you slowly start to bring your awareness back to this space, realizing how you are free, you are enough, and there are only perceived blockages. So wiggle your fingers and gently open your eyes if they were closed to bring yourself back to this space as we get to hear another beautiful song.